Hello, 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 YouTube. Welcome into Black Swan's companion quest. We're gonna drag it to the express if we have to. I think Sparkle is also in it. Like, it's a dual one, which is interesting. But I don't care for Sparkle, so I'm just gonna state this is a Black Swan companion quest and go on with my life. I like Akora because my family made me give up a modeling opportunity. Yeah. You just resonated with her, yeah. Yeah, let's do the thing. Let's do this thing. Get up on with that thing. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Also, my PC has been a bit wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey today, so if it's, you know, if it's a bit off, that's why. One specific scene on time for you to reach. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Last time someone said that, someone died. I don't want to. I don't want that. Here's to hoping I'm smart enough for this quest, because there's been a lot of puzzles. Hello, brother. There's been a lot of puzzles in pt.22 where I've just sort of sat there and stared at them for a while and been like, I don't know how to solve this, and then just moved one thing and it's magically happened, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, game. Taking pity on me. I'm not the smartest, Ramon. Let's be honest. Like, most of them have been fine, but every so often there's that one that just... Oh, right. Yeah, I was trying to get these for Misha. Because I finally pulled Misha! Yes! Look at him! The boy! Him and Hua Hua would get on great, I think. Hua Hua. Game? Hello, Starro? Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those days. No, my odyssey to... How I know. Felt insulted by the event because it was so short and easy. I'd say most of them were pretty easy to get by, and I felt it was nice because it was kind of chill. But then there was the one... There was like one every so often where I'd legit just be sat there just like... Oh right, yeah, they uploaded the music to Spotify, didn't they? I completely have not looked. That is my bad. Oh, also you may notice I'm now level 70. I did it. It took me a while, but I got there. Why are the sound effects not working all of a sudden? That's strange. You there? Excuse me, I wanted to ask if there were any recommendations for things I'll need for traveling. Phone, credits, a baseball bat. I absolutely changed my parlor theme to Robin Fireplace song. Oh, did you? I haven't actually heard it, to be fair. So, like, I've obviously heard it in the background, but it wasn't too loud or anything. Just spent 84,000 credits. Damn. Yes. Yeah, communications, currency, and an item for self-defense are all absolute necessities. But these things aside, what else do I need? I finally got a short amount of vacation time, but I haven't even decided where I want to travel to. I want to prepare my luggage, then select my destination that I could just set off right away. Come with us. Join us. We'll leave tomorrow. Yeah, let's go. That's very tempting, but I only have 3 days. I don't think that's very suitable for long distance travel. Remember to send me pictures. No matter where you are, pictures can also always bring us closer together. Solitary and frozen land. Do these snow plains have a name? What planet are they on? Can you visit them without an invitation? Yes. Yeah. I think everyone is stuck with the file answers. They've got it, but they are in their heart and soul the galactic baseballers. I'm okay with that. It's like every cutscene where they just use the baseball bat, and I'm like, that's not what I have equipped, you silly fuck. No wonder you keep losing in the cutscenes. Right, I have to go and see this place. Speaking with you makes me happy. Oh, it feels like I've already started on my dream adventure. Oh, adopt him. Adopt him now. He needs to join the Express today. No, he needed to join it yesterday. Two weeks ago. He needed to join it ages ago. Why is it so quiet? I feel like the sound effects are gone, and that's just strange. Anyway, let's do this. Tell me if the volume is too loud for you guys now. Misha is so adorable. I love him so much. He needs to join the Express. Someone needs to join the Express, and if it isn't Hua Hua, it has to be Misha. Or Firefly. One of the two. Or both. That'd be so nice. Both. No. F. Based. Both. Don't make us choose one or the other. Both. I'm sorry if you guys could hear me sniffing. I've been sniffing all day. I think it's the pollen in the air.
Ready to squander the remainder of your days?
No, god damn, that was cool. Sorry, I have to swap back. In squad, let's go. In squad hype. Hello. Honey's presence break has been submitted to Dream Bubble producers. Several Dreamweavers are very excited. They've asked me to pass this Dream Bubble to you as a gift for the very first loyal player. Apparently this Dream Bubble contains deleted scenes from Hanu's Prison Break. As for how to watch it, you'll find out after a few more rounds. Wait, what? I got his Dream Bubble? Wait, what? By the way, 31 out of 32 changed blasphemy. Yeah. Wait, was that mine? Or was that yours? That kept happening to me last update. Half the sound stuff just randomly didn't work. Yeah. I haven't noticed it this update yet, though. Oh, mine? Oh. I don't know where the last one is, though. What kind of dream would I like to experience? Black Swan!
Are you ready to experience Miss Black Swan's dreamscape?
No.
Please close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream bubble.
Touch it.
Oh yes, I nearly forgot. That elegant girl mentioned something before she left.
He's like, wait, no, stop! Don't put your head on the I'm trying to tell you. Wait, she's gone.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
Oh, she just broke the fourth wall to tell me not to stream it. Okay, guys, I guess stream's over. No, it's okay. If you come in, you know what's happening, so it's fine. Black Swan is in your team. Okay. I guess you're joining the team then. Wait, can I do quick setup? Oh, sweet. Jesus, yes. People built up. Can I just go with my usual team? Can I just accept swapping Jingliu for Black Swan? Can I do that? I'm sure this is fine. I feel like that was more of a, if you know what happens, don't spoil or I'll haunt your dreams. It's true. Oh, there she is.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Oh. She's playing detective now.
Such a foreign word to us. The people of Penacony could never come to any harm while under the watchful protection of the family.
Well, someone did.
In a dream,
2 people
you
did,
get punched
actually.
1,000
Sorry.
times with a hammer. At worst, you'll still wake up in reality in a hotel.
That would be a horrifying experience, though. I reckon you'd have some trauma there.
Not necessarily. Even if the result does not constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
I'm so torn. I am so torn. On one hand, Sampo, my boy! My boy! On the other hand, that's not Sampo. That's not my Sampo. We still get to see his handsome face, though, so I'm gonna claim that as a win. And hear his voice.
Wrong.
So.
Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all? This is not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony.
Your voice is very familiar and I cannot place it. You just said that if you die in the dream, so true, true.
You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Then that just helps my belief of the fact of these the quote-unquote 2 canon deaths in the dreamscape aren't actually, like, they're fine. They just woke up, but also it's probably mostly to be a shock factor to Stell. You okay? Hey, Ramon. Their eyes are up there. Dude, come on now. Look a woman in their eyes.
Are you a witch? Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
I tell you nothing,
Just
Sparkle.
some suggestions at the memory level. If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact.
God, her
Rather
eyes
than
are so
hearing
pretty.
endless explanations,
Why is she so pretty,
would you
guys?
like to experience it for yourself?
Not all female models got the good buzz until now. Oh god. Ramon, calm down.
No. Hey, you can save that for the enemy.
The fucking way he just
Then
immediately
on
like,
to the
no!
next order of business.
Sorry, it's not a he, it's a
discuss your
she.
companion, shall we?
It's a very good point that the only 2 people that were murdered in the world of people that can't die were exactly in front of Stell. Yes, exactly. Stell was like, it was displayed to Stell as if Stell was like the king receiving a gift. Black Swan, our beloved, yeah, dude.
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection. I've been watching you for quite some time.
Wait, what?
You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. You followed me wherever I went inside the dreamscape. In the windows along
Wait, is that actually
the
Sampo?
street. In the pond water reflections of the Iding Park.
Her color scheme is
Even
actually
in the
beautiful, yeah.
reflections of the wine glass. Everywhere.
Either Sparkle is using that to try and make it seem like this isn't her, or this is legitimately Sampo. And Sparkle just so happens to be.
My dear, do you have a crush on me? Well then, seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left a puzzle for you, 𝕃𝕚𝕤𝕤. Solve it and prove that you're capable of pleasing me. If you can solve it, then we can talk. Don't leave me waiting, my dear. Before Penacony gets flipped upside down, try to find me, catch me, and stop me.
There's actually more than one Memo Keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul.
Oh. Alright, shit. Even if she did kind of do the patented Kyoko beauty ritual in which she basically took a bath in the color purple.
The address at the mask gave you was right here. But
The thing that's always caught me about Black Swan.
when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game,
I'll wait till
she was
she's done talking.
about wanton slaughter on the streets of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤𝕤.
Anyway, as I was saying, the thing that caught me most about Black Swan is this right here, because this is March's color scheme. The pink fading into the pale blue, that is March. So I'm wondering if March has something to do with the Garden of Recollection, which is ironic because she remembers nothing. Anyway, let's move on.
Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter.
Wait, that's actually Sampo?
I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
That's really Sampo! Give me... Let me see Sampo. No, Ramon, I'm not like that. Ramon, no. It is legitimately because I noticed the pink. Like, the pink stood out to me, and then obviously I see the rest of it as it catches my attention. I'm like, oh, that feels like too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. Again, nice guy, just no reason. You forget about March's companion mission? Oh, you mean when she was like possessed or some shit? Well, not possessed, but you know what I mean. She was going for her memories, and they were like, "Don't do it, dumbass."
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Do I get to hang out with Sampo?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
Man's gonna have a breakdown. Man's gonna have an absolute breakdown. Wait, should I be running? I should be running on this Black Swan, right? Alright. For the quest.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
If I'd known Sampo was legit gonna be here, I would have put Sampo on the team, bro. Fuck. Regarding the victim.
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee named Shamari. Eyewitnesses reported that a tall, strong man wearing a large robe with long sleeves walked right past Shamari and suddenly assaulted him with a hammer. Shamari collapsed on the spot and woke up from the dream. The murderer vanished in a flash.
Ooh, that sounds just like Sparkle. Her best asset is transforming her appearance to look like someone else.
Who are those two, Lizard
Black Swan and
Eyes?
Kafka would be good friends. Yeah, kinda. Honestly, I could kind of see that. Especially if you slap Stella in the middle and they're just like, alright, we've got it. Even if we want to argue, we can't. Look at this thing. Look at this person. Look,
Sounds like
not
they
around the
stole ship
child.
from elsewhere and deliberately placed them here. What nerve. They don't even have the slightest consideration for public order. Those two have clammed up. I wonder if you two could help pry open their mouths.
Looks like a puzzle that Sparkle has left behind for you.
Sampo's really trying to drive home like, I'm not meant to be here. Let me go! Though frenemies would be most likely possibility from the true. Like, they get along when they need to. That's it.
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. All we have to go by are the weapon used by the assailant and the victim's ID. They didn't even take the weapon with them. Sounds like they're trying to provoke us. Despicable.
Considering it's got the same, like, motif on it that the mask did. Yeah.
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
I'm afraid you can't. The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape.
Can we not just go there then?
Him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of pt.22 will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Like
Every
we'll
time
have
he
to play
speaks,
this
my
little
soul
game
just
Sparkle.
raises. It's just, let's go. Hello, Constable.
Lady Black Swan, you're here! I'm the constable, and this here assisting me is the bailiff for this case.
Mr. Coldfeet, why'd you do it?
So they can talk after all. Miss Black Swan, they're heading straight for you.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking to you. Ahem. I understand Lady Black Swan has quite the intellect. I'm sure you'll be able to get to the bottom of the Sparkle murder case.
The Sparkle murder case? Wasn't the victim Shamari from the IPC?
You're wrong, Lady Black Swan. The victim is evidently none other than the matriarch of the Goldhammer family, Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Oh, I guess Miss Sparkle has written herself into the skit here, and this has nothing to do with the actual case. Goldhammer? Is that her real surname?
Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Sparkle doesn't sound like a real name either.
I mean, it could be. We've got some interesting names in this universe. It could be.
Miss Sparkle was supposed to receive 3 valiant warriors at the Goldhammer residence today, but upon their arrival, all they found was her body. Miss Sparkle had been smashed over the head by a hammer and died on the spot. Such a brutal act of violence.
My investigations discovered that the 3 warriors were supposed to escort supplies back to their territory the day
This Black
before,
Swan is your average
but they were
yeah.
unexpectedly ambushed by the Annihilation Gang. They narrowly escaped and barely got away with their lives, finding their supplies almost completely raided. So they all shared a motive for killing Miss Sparkle, to escape punishment.
So the 3 of them teamed up to kill her.
Is the case closed?
Sampo's like, can I go?
No, there can only be one murderer. It's not an unsolved mystery if there are 3 murderers. Hang on. Wait.
Sampo just wants to go home, bro. Whoever voiced bailiff and constable must have had a lot of fun. Yeah,
If you
yeah,
can't
dude.
justify it, don't bother.
Got it! Those 3 were all vying against each other to be number 2. They couldn't have cooperated on anything. So it must have been one of them acting alone.
That actually doesn't make much sense. Even if they were on bad terms, those 3...
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan.
Now they're just ignoring Sampo. Just like, bruh, shut up.
Comprehend the real culprit.
I've got the case file right here. If you want to learn more about the suspects, talk to me.
Sure, man.
Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the 3 suspects to you. Lefton,
Bailiff, the voice actor for or actress for Bailiff sounds very familiar. Oh, Phoenix.
Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants, whose right hand was unfortunately severed while he was valiantly fighting off the Annihilation Gang. He's now learning how to write and hold a fork with his left hand. How tough that must be! Then there's Zhongshan. This guy's a coward who ran away as soon as a group spotted some bandits along the road. He ended up smashing into the side of a cliff and getting his face disfigured. It's a real shame, as he used to be one of the rare handsome men left around town.
Okay. Interesting thing to add.
All comes right. This guy was so insatiably greedy that he still came back to try and embezzle the rest of the supplies after they narrowly escaped with their lives, lying about how the gang had taken off with everything. Lefton and Zhongshan were so incensed that they broke his legs.
Damn right. I thought you were a lawyer.
Hang on, I'm confused here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
Yes. Yes, it is, Sampo. An absolutely monumental joke that Sparkle is currently cackling at.
Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go over it all again?
No.
That won't be necessary. I've memorized every detail.
No wonder you're a memo keeper.
Case review? Bruh.
Look, an ID card. Talent Motivation Department, Shamari.
I think Lefton is supposed to be referenced to Professor Layton. Okay, I just don't know who Zhongshan is supposed to be. Yeah, me neither, but Professor Layton is freaking awesome, so if that is legit a reference, nice.
Mr. Shamari's belongings should have disappeared alongside him as he woke from the dreamscape. The fact that this ID is here means Miss Sparkle placed it here on purpose to prove that she definitely attacked someone.
Okay.
Holy moly! This hammer is super heavy! This must be the murder weapon for the Sparkle murder case!
What gave you that idea?
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack Mr. Shamari.
I'm barely able to lift this using both hands! I have no idea how Sparkle could ever use this to hit a target!
Oh, unless she didn't. Dun dun dun. And somehow it's just in my backpack.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on?
I don't know.
Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
Just now.
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reason. They're clues to the puzzle. But there are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Pretty convinced that was the idea. Lefton is to late and right to Wall Phoenix right detectives and murder cases. Again, too much of a coincidence. True. Very true.
Isn't that a bit unnecessary?
No, no. It's disruptive to have a stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who
Bullshit.
never brings
Bullshit.
trouble to the family.
Definitely
Sounds
bullshit.
quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Sampo, no.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
He's just like, yes, Mom. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I've got to... Oh. It's muffin time. Hello. Goodbye.
What's this little device here for? Could you please let me know? It looks like a little button.
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't push it. That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 will instantaneously go up in smoke.
I'ma push it.
Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes hit, you and the entirety of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 will instantaneously go up in smoke.
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
Correct. Exactly the same.
Oh,
Aren't you going to ask me why?
okay. Why?
I don't want to ask you why.
Because she is fair.
No.
This is nuts.
I am with Sampo. Jeez. There's not even like a bad guy here or anything. It's just I'm just walking through the halls. So it's good. Thank you. Ooh, a painting you sit on. Hum. Hum.
What's this? A plush toy?
Regardless of why it's designed to look like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, this doll, is it connected to the case?
Have you ever heard of something called a red herring in detective stories? It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
I feel like this is actually a clue and they're just trying to make it not seem like a clue. Which companion quest made me cackle during the entire duration. Nice.
See. But when it's so obvious, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight. Then, let's pretend we were misled by a red herring. This doll, could it be connected to the case?
In fact, she's getting into it.
You don't have to play along that hard, you know.
Black Swan's really getting into it, and I approve. Perish.
This notice seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
To prevent criminals from hurting our great and lovely Miss Sparkle, the Goldhammer residents shall abide by the following regulations from today onwards. All retainers and visitors must enter and exit the Golden Hammer residence using the facial recognition system. Those who cannot pass through the facial recognition system will be kicked on the spot. These regulations are in effect indefinitely.
That sounded like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
This is so her style, isn't it? Doesn't look like there are any more clues. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence, I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand.
Did he? Looks like he's got them both to me.
Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right? I remember this one best. Wright has a broken leg.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer? After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
True. Yeah, Queen of Subtle Chaos. I could give it to her.
Put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
Does she? Oh, I gotta exclude them. Yo, what is happening to his arm? Yo, hold up. What's happened to his arm? Um... Huh. He has the wounded Vegeta syndrome pain. Oh my. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, really? The only one that could lift a hammer would be
Memories seem to be different again.
not late and alright,
Who
right?
exactly is the murderer? I remember this one best. Right has a broken leg.
He couldn't do it. He wouldn't be able to stand to lift it, right? Oh!
Oh, is that so? I feel like the evidence doesn't really match.
Sampo,
How
please.
about you think it over again?
Maybe I will, bitch.
So, who exactly is the murderer? Remember Zhongshan?
Yeah. Whoop.
Poor guy. He was seriously injured and was all wrapped up in bandages to keep his good looks safe. If that's the case, then he couldn't have made it through the Goldhammer residence's facial recognition system. That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
Okay.
So, who is...
Yeah. He's got a broken leg. Was it right?
So, who exactly... Lefton? That guy lost his hand.
You would need 2 hands to lift this.
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured to the point where he had to learn how to live using only his left hand. Swinging that giant sledgehammer to murder someone, that must be hard for him. Probably impossible. Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Right could be the murderer.
Whoop.
That was easy. Let's tell the constable our answer and see what he thinks.
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan.
What do you mean begin?
What are the clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit?
The murderer is Right.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady Black Swan. Game rules stipulate I must tell you where the next puzzle is.
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself, but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
That's exactly what I plan on doing. Even if it's just subjective, there must be an overall principle behind the behavior. Memories cannot lie, and hers may just understand more about her than she does herself. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle. I hope this time we can get ahead of the Bloodhound family. I want to try and avoid using my memo keeper powers.
Oh. Off we go.
So why are you so focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
Sampo ships it. Sampo ships it.
I told you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And as a memo keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess. And those two weirdos are probably here too.
Oh, sorry, she was talking.
Black Swan and Detective Sampo, you finally made it.
He's not an assistant detective anymore. He's just detective. He got a promotion. Let's go.
We don't know what we'd do without your help.
He's just like, I give up.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff, am I talking in a strange way?
Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Why is she always the victim?
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, the shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body. She had been strangled to death.
Oh, damn.
There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Pepeshi shopkeeper named Wright, a Foxian
Oh
gambler
god,
named
not
John
again.
and a wealthy 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 trader called Lefton.
Christ.
Our old friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart.
Miss Sparkle is so gracious.
Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
Someone's like, and what about this time?
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy!
Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is.
God, I love this one. Sampo is having none of it.
Identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward. First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Pepeshi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it. Next up, you have the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her. Finally, there is the gambler Zhongshan. He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information.
Well, it's probably not going to be right 3 times in a row, right?
That won't be necessary. I remember it all.
My bet is on Lefton right now.
There's an accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name? A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
This Chen Tong person should be Sparkle's
He's so excited.
target
He's getting into
victim
it.
this
He's
time
getting into
around.
it.
And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
The tag on the tie reads, "Only for Imperial Master Lefton." Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
Bro's getting salty about everything. He really does not like Sparkle. Hello? Jesus? God? We'll give it a minute.
So, it's just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Maybe.
Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
I'm not gonna lie, I immediately thought the TV had caught fire. Whoops.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
I love this so much. Sampo really does not like Sparkle. Holy shit, dude. Oh, Papa. Meow, let me up. Oh god, okay. It's okay, I read it, Mother. I even responded.
A little stool that seems quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
A crayon.
Footprints, which are half as big as standard, must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
He is. He's so sick of it, dude. I'm here for it. Wait, what? I got an achievement.
What's that smell? Why is there a smoked red herring there?
What do you think it's for, Sampo?
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
I feel like that was a slight dig, but alright.
This clock is...
Open it up and take a look.
Oh, we've climbed inside.
there's a ring inside. This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
Because this ring was found inside the victim's mouth. We want
Oh,
to reconstruct
no.
the scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth.
Stop. Stop reminding me.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom. That should be it. Let's head out.
There was nothing for Leighton. There was Wright, which was the chair, and then there was the ring
thank
for
you, Mr.
thingy.
Assistant Detective, but the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
I think that's intentional. KOSKI is meant to be a Mickey Mouse ripoff.
Have you found out who the killer is?
No.
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. Was that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case? Good. Then let us appreciate your powers of deduction. Have you solved the case? Wright is a Papeshi citizen, and Miss Sparkle was a low-key bigot, always laughing at his height.
This stool is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right! That's the one! Miss Sparkle always teased poor Wright until he was unable to take it any longer. Eventually, murderous intent was born.
Was it?
Taking advantage of his position, he stole Lefton's tie and told Miss Sparkle, Miss,
Wait.
please come with me to the changing room. I'd like to show you a matching tie. Miss Sparkle never thought Wright would retaliate against her.
Is it? Wait, so is it always Wright then?
To the changing room. As Wright stood atop the stool and helped Miss Sparkle try on the tie as usual, he then suddenly pulled it tight. And that's how he killed Miss Sparkle. What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the murderer would still be at large.
Wait. Oh, okay, that
Is
was...
something wrong here? This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one...
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means, this is probably another prank from Miss Sparkle. Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
What?
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
Then, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be
You know whose voice
so
is this?
easily by him?
Go on. No.
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience. Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle with you.
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Sampo wants to go home.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now?
Got the growl in his voice there. Oh my.
Around by her?
Truly, Miss Sparkle is a fascinating person. She seems chaotic inside, but easy enough to understand. Like a performer on the stage or child hungering for attention. This game will be over soon. This time, we're going to catch her.
Ooh. Sounds confident. I like it.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sampo.
Dory from
you're
Genshin.
finally
Oh
here.
no.
I am the famed detective of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, and next to me here is my assistant detective.
A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Zhang said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside.
As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside.
The room was covered in spattered blood. Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time.
Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle. She's left us now forever.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
Punch you in the face.
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No
cheating!
What? Even Sampo?
Oh, Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce.
Ding-a-ling!
Oh.
Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. So then, I put to you, which character is it?
Oh,
Also, if you're interested in the locked room case
Sampo?
that the memory keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
if it's anything like the main story, it's Sampo.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
Oh, hi.
There's no weird, sweet dreams troop, nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 trash can? In 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤?
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet. You made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and
Oh
3
no, I'm not good at
legs night?
riddles.
No murder case this time around?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
Huh? A trash can.
Seeing as you're right here in front of me like this, then I guess the answer is a trash can, right?
Womp womp. Wrong answer. That's funky, but a wild guess. The correct answer is Sparkle. When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about
That wasn't even one of the oceans. Bullshit.
Luster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle.
I want to punch Sparkle in the face.
She's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
Yeah, alright. Just, yeah, okay.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
Don't come.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them
We're
all!
fighting a bin.
Ill tidings manifest.
Your answers? A test.
I'm on
God, I hate when they do that. It's so scary.
What do you want to know? Ill fate descends.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Fail.
I wonder if it's gonna make me take all its health or if it just wants its shield's gone.
Get them.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Okay, just the shield. Easy.
Holy smokes! What's up with this guy? He just came out swinging from nowhere. Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move.
Oh.
Something's off.
Oh. Oh.
Miss, you killed Sparkle.
Oh.
How is this possible? How can people die inside 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do?
Ding bong ding dong, bodies with the sky. Nice. Hi Johnny, how you doing? Whoops, what did I just do? Uh-oh. I wasn't on the game when I clicked, and I clicked off of the stream chat. Hello again. Oops.
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her.
Sampo, you're making it obvious, bro.
I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
Don't want to talk about it? That's fine. I'm good. I'm having a fun time.
There's no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle? Who are you talking to?
You. Yep, there it is.
Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
This was taken from Danganronpa 0 to
Mr.
nice.
Sampo.
This? Don't jump to conclusions.
If
If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
I'm sorry, but I know it's not him. But him with the like gravelly, growly voice. Goddamn. Just goddamn. Oh, good goddamn.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it?
Oh, a stretch. A stretchy. Ow, ow. I stretched too far.
The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide.
I didn't hurt myself. I just stretched my back like a little bit. It happens, especially if you've been hunched over for a while.
That being
No worries, no worries.
The murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? A trained professional was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just to save someone who's obviously been dead a while.
True, I did question that. I was like, wait, why would you... But there's no... Well, no, it's alright, it's okay, Johnny. Like I say, it didn't hurt or anything, it was just... I'd had bad posture for like 30 minutes at least.
The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer.
Ah, and he's the assistant detective.
At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room.
God, I want to kill 1,000 men!
Whoa.
That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas.
It's okay, have a good look.
Some final words. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective. Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
Ah.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully.
I mean, fair. That tracks, that
The
tracks.
truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
Oh my.
What a pity, such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer.
Wait, so that is Sampo.
Unfortunately, the right answer is Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
She just sits up. Hi, how you doing?
Ring! I won!
Sampo!
Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo then?
Please, please. Actually,
Beautiful
Sampo.
lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious?
Do you have to keep quoting the
You've been
Joker
having a
like that?
great time. I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other, seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners.
Sampo, dropkicker, quick!
Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
And she's just like, I would, but I've kind of promised to protect the Trailblazer. And then Sampo's like, The trailblazer.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my
energy,
pay
true.
grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to pt.22 probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch 2 fish with 1 cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
Oh,
So, you mean you're refusing? Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
she's like, yep. Snaps her fingers, it's gone. It's like, oh, fuck.
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me. Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is Sampo?
This is
Oh.
Bellabug, right?
Sampo! What?
I said, why not?
Oh, she just what? Oh, God. Okay.
Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also...
Was Sampo legit just like, oh, hey, friendo?
I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
Oh, God, she's looking at us when she says that. Oh, my God. No, my heart. Black Swan. How dare. No, stop. I'm a virgin. Oh, my God. It's not at me, not you. I'm the one playing.
Dream this has been. Did you notice its nested structure? Being part of a play inside the dreamscape, it's as weird and
So Sampo was here.
being in a dream
Wait.
within a dream.
So Sampo helped us the first time when we were genuinely hanging out, and he delivered the letter. And then the second time we saw Sampo, he did the smoke bomb and it was actually Sparkle. Ah, I see.
Of Miss Black Swan's dream bubble.
I get it.
Satisfied with your experience?
Sampo!
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And in pt.22, dreams can be processed, or even tampered with.
No, it was Sampo.
Things in our dreams cannot be trusted.
No. No. It was Sampo. Sampo, I tell you.
Any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold, hard light of reality. Sweet dreams.
It was Sampo. Go back to Bellabug. Sampo, is that you? Did you go to pt.22? Shaking him back and forth. She's like, did you go to pt.22?
Really? I
Black
wouldn't
Swan
do
was...
anything to
Oh,
her.
what? Oh, hang on. Let me... Black Swan was teetering on the edge of it, but after this story quest, she became my favourite character in Star Rail. She's brilliant, quick-witted, and has a... Yeah, she's really cool, dude.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked, as agreed.
Did he just call her a memo keeper?
Shouldn't
Sampo.
you give my mask back to me now?
Wait, what?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements?
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But Sampo, after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense.
Yes, I appreciate. Yes, yes, Queen, yes.
Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
Oh,
If you're
Sampo.
all out of options, please get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Belobog. After all, the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sampo can stand by.
I love how he said that. I love him so much, chat. Help.
Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
No, he's kind of in Canto at the minute.
Fine, I'm just spitballing here. Don't take it so seriously.
Why do you always have to try and use the inclination from the Joker being like, why so serious? Like,
Why so serious?
what did I say? What did I say? Literally, what did I fucking say? She's only a masked fool because she walked Batman, right? She watched The Dark Knight and just was like, I gotta be him. I gotta be him. That's me. I gotta be him. So as I imagine you have already seen that dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone has come looking for you yet. Huh? Read the memo keeper, you know. But you sticker. I'll make this simple. The fool named Sparkle is currently searching all over the place for that dream bubble. I do not know what her intentions are, but allowing it to slip into her hands will make this situation more confusing. Sasuke, do me a favor and go to reclaim that dream bubble. Of course. I will help you however I can. Your attitude is reassuring. I will go with you. Hell yeah. I don't remember where that dream bubble was left. Can you remind me? In the Dreamscape sales store. Teehee. Well, my memory is nothing compared to a true memo keeper. Wait, that's suspicious. I can't believe I got the intel so easily. I was really worried I was going to be exposed. Pranks are all about the back and forth. You've seen how much fun I have with that memo keeper. You should learn from her, young nameless. This is just the beginning. I'll be back. Please don't come back. Spock does seem like the kind of person that would come up impersonating the villain. Yeah. Should we go see if they're on the express right now? Oh. Hold up. What is... Oh, wait, what? And deja vu. Oh, this is actually her now. You may also know that interesting young fool Sparkle. She recently got into disguising herself as other people, so she tried this. Yup. So you're on high alert. What would you have to do to prove me? Expression. But if that little Miss Fool excels in observation, there's a chance she could perfectly imitate everything about a person. I think that the only thing that can differentiate someone from another is their memory, as there is no way an outsider to completely imitate every ounce of a person's memory. It's just like when we met in 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, is it not? A strange dreamland surrounded us. A series of strange murders, people with differing dreams, the truth that lies beneath the water surface. Do you need me to go on? That's enough. That's fine. I can't be the one doing all the talking biology. You should also prove that you're not Sparkle. I'm just joking. As a Memo Keeper, I naturally know who the person is on the other end of my screen. If Sparkle's pranks are not without their benefits, she's able to make us re-examine what we've seen and think about appearance and reality of Dreamscape. It's also the reason that I shared my dream bubble with you. Alright, looks like she hasn't caused any major damage. I'll put my mind at ease. Talk to you again soon. Wow, thanks. Oh, so that's just it? Wait, so can they can be in the parlor car now, right? Let's go see who's there. Maybe they're there. Maybe they're there. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh. Arlen's here. Just chilling next to Himiko.
Now this type of cushion looks like it'd help with fatigue. You know, from sitting too long.
My advice, stop singing, stop lying.
That's fine if you're not on the clock, but you can't just lie down at work.
Yeah, you can.
Sadly, a lot of our researchers get shoulder and neck pain. They're sat at their desks most of the day. Lady asked about ergonomic chairs for everybody, but I feel like there's still room for improvement. Cushions like this one might actually be the missing piece. Who'd have thought I'd get ideas for office furniture while sightseeing on the Express?
You're adorable. Clara!
I just finished talking to Mr. Yang. He was telling me about movies on other planets that have robots in them.
Yeah!
They sounded so cool. They're really huge and they have wings.
Oh no. Oh, Gundams. I hope he didn't talk about the mechs that he's seen on his planet.
In the sky and even into outer space. I'm thinking, if I put a pair of wings on Mr. Svarog, would he be able to fly around the universe like in the movies?
Svarog to the rescue!
Sounds like one of those cool movie lines. If I can fly around the universe one day too, I'll come up with my own cool thing to say.
Please do.
Anyway, I'll talk to Mr. Svarog first and see if he likes the idea.
Oh, you're too cute. Okay, so neither of them are here. That's fine. We did the quest, right? Like we finished it? Yeah, we did the quest. We did the thing. Yeah, 100, right? We're doing it. It's just does one random summon. I don't think I'd get anything from that, I'll be honest. I have 0 chance of getting her right now. Oh, I could make it an even 15. You know what? Fuck it. Single summon, let's go. An even 15. Oh, well, it's not even, but you know what I mean. It's a 15. And if I get a Misha, even better. Even better. Nope, it's blue. Bird. You have more chance of getting her than I do. I'm on the guaranteed now, so yeah. Yeah. But I might try and save it for Acheron, to be honest. Don't really have any yeah. You're trying to go for her E2. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe you have enough for E2, bro. Yeah, oh, I don't have... Oh, one thing I want to do before I come off. I gotta see what kit she has on her. Gotta send this to someone. We are on the guaranteed... okay. hoping to win the next 50-50. Good luck, dude. Absolutely good luck. What was that? What was I going to do? I completely forgot what I was going to say. And then I'll just this. I think this is what I was doing. I forgot. It's fine. Intrigued to see what comes next update and whether... True, I want to see what's next too. Anyway, YouTube, we've done the companion quest. I am so happy that's actually Sampo. Like, Sampo is actually there. And we got confirmed he's a masked fool, which is cool. You want me to do the right thing and change the parlor theme song to Firefly. Oh, okay. It has been Wildfire for a while, to be fair. Okay. Okay, where's... Which one was hers again? No, it's not that one. It's definitely not that one. I'll be the 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 one, right? Oh, this one. There you go. I'm gonna... Ooh. It's YouTube. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you coming. We got the right song. Yes. But yes, I hope you've had fun watching. I very much enjoyed that. That was very fun. And I missed Sampo so much, and he was basically there the entire time for that. So yep. I love it so much. Hauntingly beautiful song. It is really, really, really nice. But yeah. See you next time, YouTube. Bye 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 bye.